These are the best 50 free-to-play Steam games of all time. There are thousands and thousands of free games on the Steam store, but I've ranked them to create the definitive list. Featuring absolute classics, indie masterpieces, and games you might not have heard of, this list will absolutely have something for everyone. All active games, no DLCs, no random trials, no ChatGPT research, only the best games. This is Undercover Dudes, and these are the top 50 free-to-play Steam games of all time. Let's get straight into it. Starting out at number 50, we have one of the most popular games of all time, PUBG Battlegrounds. With the classic formula of hop in, pick up some guns, take out your enemies, and become the winner, PUBG executes fantastically on the Battle Royale promise. Number 49 is FPS Chess, a 1v1 class-based shooter where the chess game takes a backseat. You start with a normal game of chess, but capturing pieces leads to a shooter-based 1v1 battle, with more important pieces having the advantage. Number 48 is Super Animal Royale, a 64-player 2D top-down battle royale shooter. Pick up weapons, armor, and items, and utilize the smooth movement and gameplay to get the win, all with easy-to-run but nice-looking graphics. Number 47 is Gwen, a card game based on the Witcher universe. The gameplay is very reminiscent of Hearthstone and the like, making it easy to pick up and play even if you're not a card game fan, and the lack of pay to win is fantastic too. Number 46 is Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, a physics-based battle royale game. This game is wild. The gameplay is crazy with huge ragdoll physics, the weapons are wacky, and the levels are designed to be chaotic and hilarious. Number 45 is War Thunder, a military game with a large variety of tanks, planes, ships, and helicopters to choose from. The game's combat is realistic and quite fun, however it can be a bit grindy at times along with a steep learning curve, but overall it's still a great game. Number 44 is Stumble Guys, the Fall Guys ripoff on Steam that is arguably better than the original. Run, jump, and dash through the obstacle course against 32 other players. It's chaotic, extremely easy to pick up, and overall really fun. Number 43 is Combat Master, an extremely bare-bones first-person shooter that old school Call of Duty fans are loving. Combat Master is purely about twitch gameplay and insane movement. This plus the incredibly easy to run graphics is a great combination for low spec fans. Number 42 is OpenTTD, a business simulation game where you earn money by transporting passengers and cargo via road, rail, water, and air. It doesn't follow any of the 2024 free-to-play trends. There's no ads, no microtransactions, it is really good. Number 41 is Super Auto Pets, a game where you play against other players at your own pace by building your team of cute pets with a goal to win each battle. Cute graphics, fun gameplay, super easy to run on any computer, you really can't complain. Number 41 is VR Chat, the virtual reality social platform where you can create your own avatars and worlds. In this game there are thousands of worlds to explore, from social spaces to gaming arenas, it's truly next level. Number 40 is Aim Labs, a random but understandable addition to this list. Focused on being an aim trainer, Aim Labs is less of a traditional game and more so about skill improvement, but it does this extremely well. Number 39 is Sky Children of the Light, a peaceful, award-winning MMO from the creators of Journey. This game is just incredibly pretty. The lore is super deep, the story is rich, and to top it off, the community is very supportive and friendly. Well worth the download. Number 38 is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, the latest free-to-play digital card game based on the iconic anime series. This game features awesome-looking graphics, a sick soundtrack, tons of ways to customize your deck, and really spot-on gameplay. Number 37 is Bloons TD Battles 2, a fun and addictive tower defense game that's perfect for a quick pick up and play session. There's a ton of different towers and upgrades to experiment with, and the battle concept works perfectly in this free-to-play package. Number 36 is World of Warships, a pretty in-depth naval combat game. Featuring 12 vs 12 matches, a large variety of ships, a pretty active community, and tons of content, this is by far the best free-to-play ship-based game. Number 35 is Halo Infinite, the next edition of the Halo series. The gameplay is as good as ever as it's Halo through and through. This in combination with the beautiful AAA graphics is a fantastic pairing and really highlights the true strengths of this game despite its rocky launch. Number 34 is Paladins, probably one of the best hero shooters out there right now. Being out since 2018, Paladins has an extremely diverse range of champions, addictive gameplay, and great visuals, placing itself as a very strong competitor to games like Overwatch 2. Number 33 is One Armed Cook, a chaotic co-op cooking game. Either as a team or by yourself, you cook and try to take as many orders from the customers as possible. The twist, you only have one arm. Number 32 is A Date with Death, a visual novel dating sim romance game. Featuring fantastic original art, a gripping story, more features than expected and multiple endings, this game is truly the full package. Number 31 is Supermarket Together, a quirky and cooperative multiplayer game that puts you and your friends in the middle of a chaotic supermarket, featuring hilarious physics-based mechanics and a wide array of challenges. Number 30 is Fallout Shelter, where you build and manage your own vault as the leader and coordinator. Keep your people in the vault happy by providing power, food, and water, and rescuing people from the wasteland. It's straightforward but high quality fun. Number 29 is Goose Goose Duck, which is basically free to play Among Us but arguably even better. Tons of sub roles, different game modes, and even voice chat, along with extremely low spec graphics, makes this the perfect free to play alternative. Number 28 is Banana Shooter, a fun focused first person shooter. This game puts the priority on the shooting mechanics as blasting your enemies is super fun, and doing it while looking at the simple and easy to run graphics is very nice too. Number 27 is Guild Wars 2, a massively multiplayer online role-playing game that is arguably one of the most popular and long-standing in its genre. The fast-paced combat and deep character customization has resonated with fans, so it makes sense why this game is still around since its release in 2012. Number 26 is Eternal Return, the character-based 2.5D perspective battle royale game. This game is a MOBA through and through. You've got your abilities, items, vast amount of characters, and even crafting, but it's all in one battle royale package. Number 25 is War Selection, a real-time strategy game. In this, you evolve from a Stone Age tribe to a distinct industrial nation, battling for supremacy with dozens of players on a unique procedurally generated map. Number 24 is Once Human, a multiplayer open-world survival game set in a post-apocalyptic universe. This game features resource gathering, PvP, PvE, and in-depth weapon customization, all in an MMORPG package. Number 23 is The Sims 4, an initially paid title that is now free, featuring years of development, near infinite customization, a dedicated fanbase, and hugely positive reviews. Unfortunately, you still have to buy the DLCs, but there's more than enough in this base game to keep you interested. There's really just so much going on. Number 22 is PlanetSide 2, a classic MMO FPS title where you fight huge battles over a massive planet. Up to 2,000 players on the map at one time, many infantry classes, vehicles galore, and up to 48 players in a single platoon. It's all out chaos. Number 21 is Polygon, a low poly shooter featuring easy to run but extremely nice looking graphics. 16 vs 16 battles with a blend of Call of Duty and Battlefield gameplay work perfectly. The movement is great, the gunplay is great too, and it's a really fun package. Number 20 is Star Wars: The Old Republic, a quintessential MMORPG for Star Wars fans. Offering a rich story, fun gameplay, and a variety of characters, The Old Republic still has a huge player base despite being over a decade old. Number 19 is RuneScape, the classic high fantasy open world MMORPG. This game has millions of players for a reason. It has a huge amount of player freedom, tons of quests, upgradable skills, so on and so on. Number 18 is Unturned, a multiplayer survival game developed by a single person. Set in a post-apocalyptic world filled with zombies and other players, this game features different modes, modding capabilities, engaging gameplay, and low requirements. Big reasons why it's so popular. Number 17 is Crab Game, a Squid Game inspired title filled with pure chaos and fun. Not only is the gameplay and movement awesome, but the maps and modes are incredibly fun, and add on the insanely entertaining proximity voice chat on top for good measure. Number 16 is Muck, another game by the hugely talented Danny Dev. With survival and humor at its core, Muck is an adventure from start to finish, and it's a big departure from what we talked about just before with Crab Game, but it's still such a unique experience. Number 15 is Destiny 2, the quintessential looter shooter RPG with huge production value. Shown through the intense and feature-filled gameplay, but also the beautiful graphics, it makes sense it was a previously paid game. Number 14 is Deathly Stillness, one of the best zombie shooter games available on the Steam store. Straightforward shoot 'em up gameplay and smooth gunplay mechanics meets intense hordes of zombies, combining to an incredibly enjoyable experience. Number 13 is The Finals, a fully destructible first-person shooter made by former DICE developers. It looks absolutely beautiful, it's centered on fast-paced gameplay and is gun and class focused, wrapped up in an environment that literally collapses around you. Number 12 is Aperture Desk Job, the closest thing to free-to-play Portal. You play as an entry-level nobody on their first day of work, and despite that, it's an extremely fun time, which is to be expected from any Valve title at this point. However, you do need a controller. Number 11 is Zelda Singularity, a game where you learn about how we as humans evolved, unlocking DNA, early animals, apes, humans, and everything in between. It's a clicker game through and through, but it's educational, fun, and super easy to run. Number 10 is Apex Legends, the Titanfall-based shooter developed by Respawn Entertainment. By far one of the premier Battle Royale titles, Apex has insanely tight gameplay, amazing graphics, a dedicated community, and tons of content, a definite must-try game. Number 9 is Brawlhalla, the Super Smash Bros.-like fighting game for the PC that has garnered a huge following for its faithful recreation of the classic fighting game concept. Featuring pinpoint gameplay, tons of characters, and 2D style graphics, Brawlhalla brings a ton to the table. Number 8 is Bloody Hell, a bullet hell twin-stick shooter with frantic shooter gameplay. Bloody Hell is incredibly fun and is bolstered by its smooth animations, crisp controls, and awesome movement, and furthermore the game looks fantastic with its pixel art style. Number 7 is Team Fortress 2, a game that needs no introduction. With 9 unique classes, various modes, addicting gameplay, and a whimsical art style, there is no doubt why this game has a dedicated fan base. Number 6 is Helltaker, a puzzle arcade game with an amazing soundtrack to boot. The concept is simple, complete levels and collect demon girls to expand your harem, but despite this unconventional concept, the game is an absolute treat to play. Number 5 is Dota 2, one of the biggest MOBA titles out right now. With in-depth mechanics, an awesome cast of champions, fantastic graphics, and extremely fair monetization model, Dota 2 continues to show why it's a must-play Steam game to this day. Number 4 is Doki Doki, a visual novel that starts out as a cute dating sim but quickly takes a turn. This game is full of surprises and twists, perfect if you're looking for a very unique gaming experience. Number 3 is Counter-Strike 2, one of the most popular first-person shooters of all time. Featuring addictive gameplay, insanely well thought out maps, a host of modes, and community servers galore, CS2 is the pinnacle of the genre. Number 2 is Path of Exile, an incredibly high-quality RPG developed by Grinding Gear Games. With addictive looter gameplay, an in-depth story, almost limitless customization options, PvP and PvE combat, and much more, Path of Exile is truly top-notch. Number 1 absolutely has to be Warframe, arguably the best free-to-play game. A story-driven looter action game that keeps on giving, Warframe has incredible graphics, in-depth gameplay, near unlimited customization, and limitless content, all for completely free.